The year 2022 was a great one for gaming, with a wide range of fantastic AAA titles to choose from. In this video, we count down the top 10 best AAA games of the year, based on their critical acclaim and player reception. From open-world adventures to multiplayer shooters, these are the games that stood out in 2022. Which game do you think deserves the top spot? Let us know in the comments. Number 10, Bayonetta 3. This Nintendo Switch series has been around for a while like most other AAA names, and this year we got to see the third installment in it. Once again, Bayonetta is out to get her enemies. Being a child between parents of separate clans, Bayonetta's birth broke a sacred law that led to a war between the groups. Being caught up in the middle of it all, she learned to fight and has grown into a fearsome warrior. In Bayonetta 3, she travels across the timelines meeting her alternate selves in order to recover the Chaos Gear in order to stop the entity known as Singularity. The latter aims to create an Alphaverse by unleashing the homunculi through the multiverse. Various Bayonettas coming together and surprising plot points make this one of many fan-favorite AAA games to come out this year. Number 9, Gotham Knights.
If you're watching this,
Gotham Knights will be your next big fix if you enjoy the Batman Arkham video games. The fight for the city's soul has started as a result of the Dark Knight being killed by the ominous Court of Owls. It's now up to his successors to avert disaster. Gotham Knights has expanded on what the earlier Arkham games did and has taken it to a whole new level. To stop the iconic villains, you can play alone or in co-op with others as Nightwing, Batgirl, Red Hood, or Robin. Cool skins and collectibles are given for the Batman titles. Also, these AAA games have a tendency to tease major plot points for the next addition to the series, which is something to look forward to. Number 8, Ghostwire, Tokyo. Ghostwire, Tokyo immerses you in a contemporary state of the city with a very supernatural touch, making it one of the most original AAA games this year. You must join forces with a spectral entity to discover the truth about what is causing the residents of Tokyo to disappear, what happened to your family, and which evil force is responsible. This game has an interesting take on the modern world and spellcasting fusion. The protagonist has to solve the mysteries set in the modern world while dealing with enemies using spells and magic. There are loads of collectibles and visually pleasing moves that you can do, which makes this a very enjoyable game to try out. Number 7, The Last of Us Part 1 Remake. Apart from the graphical and performance updates, not much has changed in The Last of Us Part 1 Remake. Joel Miller is survivor of a post-pandemic world where an airborne disease keeps turning people into zombies. Society is on the brink of collapse, and he has lost his daughter and his sanity. From scavenging for supplies and a constant struggle to stay alive, the absolutely dangerous cities keep us on our toes throughout the game's story. Joel gets caught up in an organization called Fireflies, which aims to search for a cure when they find a young girl, Ellie, who seems to be immune to the disease. Players take on the role of Joel Miller to escort the girl across the country in the hopes of formulating a cure that could end this misery. Fast-paced actions and revamped graphics with astounding gameplay makes this one of the best AAA games of the year.
Here. Maria showed this to me and I stole it. I hope you don't mind.
well, no matter how hard you try, I guess you can't escape your past. Thank you.
Number 6, Dying Light 2, Stay Human. As the name would suggest, the primary objective is to stay human. Dying Light 2 builds on what the first game accomplished while also adding unique elements of its own. For instance, your character is infected and you'll turn if you stay out too long. The decision-based game will take you on different journeys based on your choices throughout the events that unfold. It is more intense than many other titles as it provides a variety of elements to try, like advanced scavenging, stealth, carnage, hardcore parkour, etc. The emotional weight on the character as the civilization starts to collapse around them while they look for their sibling, and hanging between life and death at the same time, are some of the alternating dynamics that has brought out the charms of Dying Light so well. Thus, it is one of the best AAA games of 2022. Number 5. The Callisto Protocol.
Wasn't that something?
The Callisto Protocol was developed by the same group as Dead Space, a game everyone is widely familiar with. As a result, there was a lot of anticipation surrounding this title. It is a third-person survival horror game very similar to Dead Space, set in a futuristic apocalyptic universe. You'll discover yourself in a jail that has been invaded by aliens and will have to escape while gathering supplies and taking out gruesome enemies. The gameplay is very similar, and so is the color scheme. The dark and dimmed-out screen corners are excellent for jump scares and ambushes. The aliens also resemble something out of a horror movie, making this one of the best AAA games of 2022.
Oh my God!
There's always a price.
Number 4. Call of Duty: Modern Warfare 2. Not much changes in the Call of Duty stories apart from the stunning graphics and realistic game mechanics that get better and better every time. Though we have had Modern Warfare 2 before, the franchise is back with a remake after beefing up the visuals and features. The campaign mode follows pretty much the same trails left behind by the previous titles, and the multiplayer modes don't need any introduction. The story follows an international task force 141 that is tasked with tracking down the Quds Force, a terrorist organization that is in possession of deadly missiles. Led by terrorist Hassan Ziani, they intend to seize control of the fear in people's hearts throughout the world. With the much-awaited release of Modern Warfare 2, Call of Duty has also claimed a spot among the top AAA games besides also being one of the top esports games of all time.
Got movement. If you're shot, take it. Engage! Shooters in the wall! You called it, LP. RPG! Fuck! Get your gun up! Firing! They're getting close. Drop one! Scratch one shooter. Guard the ramp! Grenade out! We clear it. Stay sharp on that tree line. They're still moving out there! 7-6, call for fire. I want close air on that tree line.
Raj, calling it in.
Dig in, lads. We're not done yet.
07, CAS is 3 minutes out.
Roger that. Air support's inbound.
Hey, we got smoke at the tree line.
No visual.
Yeah, I don't see shit. Incoming!
Number 3. Horizon Forbidden West. Horizon Forbidden West is the sequel to the mega-hit Horizon Zero Dawn, and it puts you back in the role of Aloy. Her world is dying, and in order to save it, you travel to an entirely new region where you must discover what is necessary to build a defense. Multiple enemies try to stop you while you lead your allies to victory. Escape mechanics make for some amazing gameplay, especially with the stylish parkour moves. Not only are they crucial to accessing various regions on the map, but they can build amazing attacks when paired with the skill tree. Besides stunning visuals, combat mechanics are almost therapeutic on the PS5. Forbidden West expands the world and allows you to explore even further. It claimed multiple nominations at the Game Awards 2022, which marks it as one of the top 10 AAA games of the year. Number 2. Elden Ring. Elden Ring, the most recent game by From Software, is another title that has claimed the world of AAA games and is quite similar to popular names like Dark Souls. As you search for the Elden Ring to halt a battle of higher beings, the game places you in a world that is in complete disarray. But it's up to you how to go about it, because this Souls-like provides an open world where you can do things other than following the campaign. From healing spells to mystic weapons, the game offers a wide map and selection of collectibles. You can create your own character and upgrade it as per your wishes. With its vast open-world title, this is one of many AAA games that has captured the attention of fans everywhere. Number 1. God of War Ragnarok. The earlier God of War games are iconic and have a lot of action, and some M-rated material just for kicks. Though God of War 2018 had completely reimagined the series, it stayed in line with the earlier titles in the franchise. One such consequence is that its sequel has turned into something amazing. Kratos viciously taking on one entity after another in mad rage is what we enjoyed the most about God of War. Although Ragnarok started out with a relatively calm and mature Kratos, fans were not disappointed with the trademark bloodlust as the story unfolded. Now a father and a far more stoic warrior, Kratos journeys through the game with his son, Atreus, by his side. Thor and other Norse entities, who had been teased in previous titles, made sure to try and wreak havoc on the father and son duo. This made God of War Ragnarok a far more action-packed and emotional experience than anticipated.
Still won't be me!
Thor! This isn't what food
Keep her name out of your damn mouth! Everything was fine before Loki showed up! He almost convinced me! Had me believing things could change! Listen to me! You have nothing I want to hear! Odin does not have... Shut the fuck up! Come on! What are you waiting for? Your daughter. My son calls her friend. If you try to hurt her... I would not. Don't you know what I've done? Yes! But what will you do now? We don't change. Or destroy us. No more. No more. For the sake of our children, we must be better.
Why isn't he dead? Are you talking? Who told you to do that? You don't talk! You don't think! I think, you kill! It's a simple fucking concept!
Sif was right about you. I just didn't want to see it.
What is this? Are you broken? I am your father. Take the hammer and kill who I tell you to kill!
No.
I didn't want this. I did not want this. Dude, this was all their fault. They've done this to us, to our family.